And at the 30-yard line, it'll be Charlie Covington. Covington getting across the 40, maybe to the 41 before he finally stops there. Gordon First. He's the chief, they call him, the Monster Man. That's the Piscataway name for the monster. Making the stop. So, let's see whether Colonia can move the football. First and 10 from its own 41. Trailing here with 11 minutes, 45 seconds remaining to go in the game. Trailing 8-7. Fake counter. Hickney's looking to throw the bomb. Intercepted by Rose. Again, that's his second interception today. It was intended for Petit, but Rose picked it up and returns it to about the 44-yard line. Oh, that Ron Rhodes is something else. Again, the pass underthrown. The same way he intercepted an earlier pass, staying inside. Watch the fake counter. It went inside on the fake to Bradley. Plenty of time now. Good protection, but he just underthrows it. There's Rhodes getting the ball. You see the intended receiver outside already. Rhodes had to do a little juggling. There was a penalty on the play against Colonia. 15-yard personal foul called against Colonia, moving the ball down to the 25-yard line. So Piscataway really in great territory now with an opportunity to score again. In there along with Dockery and Mullins in the backfield. Jackson apparently was hurt badly enough to keep him out of the backfield. First and 10 play goes to Mullins. Mullins hit very, very hard as he crosses the line of scrimmage. And who else but Mr. Cesar Alvarez, number 77, making that tackle solo. There's Ed Mullins, 32. 7 touchdowns this year for that young man. 6 feet, 175 pounds. He's a senior. Into the final 11 minutes of play. 8-7, Piscataway leading Colonia. It'll be second down, and there was no gain on that play. Second and 10 from the 25. Goes inside to the fullback. Reg Collins getting loose. What a great second or third effort that was. He was hit right at the line of scrimmage. I don't know how he broke loose. Don Oshiro, Dave Bostic making the stop. He just kept those legs turning. Picked up at least another 5 yards after the initial hit. They mark it on the 17-yard line. It'll be third down and 2. Third and 2 for the Piscataway Chiefs. Picked up 8 yards on that drive. Leon Dockery's been in as one of the running backs for Ray Jackson, one of the big scorers for the Piscataway team, and Dockery has that 2-point conversion to his credit right now, the most important point to this game. Third and 2 for the Chiefs from the Colonia 17. There's that pitch to Dockery that got the conversion attempt. That time it's going to wind up short of the first down. Safety man Harry Gross, number 1, over there to make the stop, along with Al Talbert, left side linebacker, number 42. And so what we have was about a half-yard gain on that play. We'll still say it'll be 2 yards to go, fourth and 2. Watch it now. There's the option. Boom. Harry Gross. On these instant replays, you get to know what's coming, and you just wait when they come in the picture. Boom. There's a tough call now for Piscataway. A fourth down call with about 2.5 yards to go to a first down. Quarterback never got rid of the ball. Coming through there, I had to see it. I bet you it'll be number 77, Cesar Alvarez. Oh, right. How about that? You're right. Cesar Alvarez just cracking through. That's the third time he's done that. Let's see it again. Let's see if anybody stops him. No, look at that. Boom. That hole moving up on the right side of the Piscataway center, and just nobody there. That's the third time we've seen that happen, Larry. That's right. Time remaining, 8 minutes, 49 seconds in this ball game. Colonia trailing by a point, 8-7. Colonia does have a place kicker, Jim Nardone. He's a good one. Ignate, there's the counter play, and it goes to Bradley. This time it doesn't work. Bradley picking up a yard on the play at best. Tom Elliott, number 85, in on the stop for the Chiefs. Second down and 9 from the 21. Piscataway, Colonia is going to have to open up with 8 minutes to go. They've got to be wary of the pass, and at least throwing to the side that Ron Rhodes is on, which is the near side. There you see him, 44 at the bottom left of your picture. Second down and 9. Covington in at right end for Soleno. Giving the ball to Petit, trying to stretch the right side. He slipped as he tried to cut inside on Rhodes, but he did manage to pick up some yardage to about the 25-yard line. He's really discouraged. Can't blame him. He just slipped on the footing. Pick up a 3 on the play. It'll be third down and 6. Third and 6. Very important that Colonia mount a drive. Something that it really hasn't been able to do that much during this ball game. 7.5 minutes remaining in this game. Colonia trailing by 1 in Central Jersey Group 4 against Piscataway. Third and 6. Ignace dropping straight back, getting pressure, throws it, and it fell short. Who decked him? Jim DePaul, the right end. He really hit him. Hit him just as he was getting rid of the ball, and that certainly affected the flight of the pass. It obviously didn't go more than about 12 yards. He really got hit just as he was releasing the ball. So Colonia will have to punt. And it should be Dan McMahon, number 85, the offensive left end, and the defensive left linebacker, middle linebacker, will do the punting. He'll be standing on his own 11-yard line. Here's Ron Rhodes, just saw him. He'll be standing back, single safety on the 45. High snap. Nice good punt. Driving Rhodes back to the 42, and he fumbles it. And Soleno tried to drag him down, but finally pushes him out of bounds. So Piscataway with the football once again. And the Chiefs have it in fairly good field position. They'll be moving the ball from their own 40-yard line. As we take a look there at Rich Collins in the Piscataway lineup, playing such an important part. He was standing at the sideline on that last shot. Now, he is not in the offensive backfield. Let's pick up, see if we can pick up who it is. It's probably going to be Tony Bosco, number 33. It is Bosco at fullback. Along with Mullins and Dockery, number 25 in the wishbone. First and 10 from the 40. Goes to Mullins on the right side. Gets a good block. Turns the corner and gets up to about the 47-yard line. Jeff Hargrave was the man who threw the block, the right side tackle. And Dave Bostic, number 15, was the man who finally drove him out of bounds, but not before he picked up about 7 yards on the play. And they're going to mark it to about the 46-yard line, so a gain of 6. Second down and a long 4, they'll call it, for the first down. That's the Piscataway team on the sideline. Offensive field, the Colonia team. Official timeout, equipment repair, and it looks like it's Ray Jackson asking for some help. He's back, Mullins, Ed Mullins. Why don't you call right now, make your pledge to support local broadcasting in New Jersey. The number is on your screen, it's 609-883-6910. The lines are busy, please call again. We'll be very grateful. Second down, a long 4 to go from the 46. Piscataway, there's the counter play. Goes up the middle, Mullins getting across midfield down to about the 49-yard line. Got the first down, all right. Quite short. They might have to measure for it, Larry. Bottom of the pile, getting up for Colonia. Al Alvarez, Caesar's twin brother, number 84. There's the counter. Here's the fake. The left side to give to Mullins coming down the right. Broke one tackle about 3 yards out and continued on to get the first down just inside Colonia territory on the 49. Approaching the 6-minute mark in this ball game, Piscataway with the lead, 8-7 with the football. The Colonia 49. There's the option, goes to Mullins, skirting the left side. Lots of turf thrown up and a good run. Mullins still free. Finally dragged down by Greg Benton. Defensive right halfback, number 23, 16 yards. Bostic, number 15, also there. Boy, Mullins is really something to watch. First and 10 as we take a look at Ed Mullins. Larry, this being the 7th and final game, our appreciation to everybody out in the audience, of course, but also the people at Jersey Vision, the crew, our director, Bill Reed, Cal Lizard, who's been on all 7 games as director of the slow motion equipment. An outstanding job. Our cameraman and rest of the crew, fantastic. First and 10 from the 34. Play action. Barra throwing deep. He's got Mullins free, but the pass was to the inside of Mullins. Mullins looking toward the outside at about the 15-yard line. DePaul, the intended receiver, the pass went way over his head. Almost looked like he threw it away. He was in traffic. Pretty well covered. Second down and 10. And the ball sitting on about the 33-yard line of Colonia. 5 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in this football game. A 2-point conversion. Right now, 1 point of those 2 points is the margin, and it's 8-7. Piscataway with that lead. 2nd and 10 from the 34. Barra running the option. Mullins has room. He's inside the 25, down to about the 24. Very, very close to the first down. Oshiro, number 31 over there. And safety man Harry Gross coming up, number 1, to make the stop.
And Mullins has really played a brilliant game tonight.
They're going to measure for it. He is close enough that the officials say it may be enough for the first down.
Have to come all the way to the near sideline, actually.
Looks like they're short by maybe a half a foot.
That's about it.
So it'll be 2nd down.
Hard to see those
3rd down.
markers over there now with the cheerleaders in Colonia wearing a gold or a yellow sweater, and the sideline markers and the down marker are both the same color. It's very hard to pick them out in the crowd over there right now.
3rd down, less than a yard to go. Ball is on the 24 of Colonia. Big 3rd down play for the Chiefs coming up here. 6-man defensive front for Colonia. Quarterback sneaking. It looks like that Mr. Barra has it.
He's got it.
Basically just following the blocking of his center, Jerry Mahoney, and falling forward. There you see Mahoney. Mahoney getting up from the pile. And we take a look across the way at the Colonia bench. Number 73, by the way, you see practicing his kicking. That is the place kicker for Colonia, Jim Nardone. He kicked the extra point after that Colonia touchdown. Okay, 1st and 10. Clock is running. We're into the final 5 minutes. 4 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in this game. 1st and 10 from the 22 of Colonia for the Chiefs. So next up, the ball is loose, yes or no?
Looks like Colonia recovered a fumble.
Collins bumped into Barra. We see no indication, yes or no? Yes, first down for Colonia. Colonia recovering the fumble. On top of it, middle linebacker Dan McMahon. So Piscataway, Larry, with an excellent opportunity as we watch it again. Watch this.
A lot of congestion. I have to watch close, see the ball bounce. There it goes, hit the ground. Right in the center of your screen. Fallen on by the Colonia defender.
Piscataway with an opportunity perhaps that they could have consummated this drive with at least a field goal. A chance to score. They've had a number, and mistakes have plagued them throughout this ball game. But they do have the lead, 8-7. Colonia, 4 minutes and 13 seconds away from losing this football game. Where it stands right now. Ignace pitching back, left side. It goes to Bradley. Bradley free. Bradley dragged down by Ray Jackson, number 31. The Chief, the monster man, Steve Bianchi, had him at about the 30, but Bradley just pulled away from him. Outstanding effort here by Gene Bradley.
Beautiful 27-yard run.
That's Cesar Alvarez going both ways, throwing a key block there.
Lifted those legs up high twice and broke tackles. And now a shoulder tackle takes him out of bounds. But he kept on driving, picked up another 3 or 4 yards with the tackler coming behind.
1st and 10 from the 49. Throws the flanker out to the right side. In motion now. Pitch back, flag on the play. We may have an illegal shift again. Petit's going to throw the ball long and down, and free is Gross. He cannot get to it, however. But let's see what the flag's all about. Well, it was offside to Piscataway. If they would have connected on that one, that would have been some play.
That's for sure.
I hope you're enjoying tonight's game. It is one of a full schedule of the Jersey sports events we'll be bringing you throughout the winter and spring. Some of the games you can look forward to. Rutgers, Princeton basketball, live from Rutgers on December 17th. The NJS IAA basketball championships and wrestling championships in March. If you appreciate sports programming like this, show us. Give us a call. Make a pledge right now. The number 609-883-6910. And we'll have an address to mail your pledge right after this play. First down and 5 from the 44 of Piscataway. Colonia with the ball. It's Petit. He's got the first down, and he is free. Harry Petit getting dragged out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Jim DePaul, number 84, was the man who dragged him down. So, 2 big runs, one by Bradley, number 2, one by Petit, number 3. After it came sandwiched in between was an incompleted pass.
They broke a tackle about 3 strides from the scrimmage line. And now is free and really moving. 2 or 3 men tried to track him. And finally, DePaul gets him again. The shoulder tackles instead of leg tackles. Piscataway is losing a lot of yardage on those tackles tonight. High tackles, and the runners are dragging.
First and 10 from about the 13. Let's see what the sophomore quarterback can do now. There's the counter, and Bradley dragged down, and it looked like Pete Polina, number 78. Defensive tackle, grabbed him by the shirt sleeve on his left arm and pulled him down. We're approaching the 3-minute mark in this ball game, and what a fitting way to draw to the conclusion of our 7th and final game in the New Jersey football playoffs. Across the field, we look at Colonia, which is trailing 8-7, but the Patriots have the ball right there. You see it on the 14-yard line. They lost a yard on that play. They have to get to the 3-yard line for a first down. Second and 11. 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in this game. Rolling left, Ignace. The ball is right there. It's going to be Collins. And Harry Petit drags him down.
Well, Colonia blew a great chance with 2 great runs by Bradley and Petit taking him deep into Piscataway territory and a wild option handoff.
Here you go. I thought he was going to pitch back here, Larry. I thought he was going to pitch to Petit, number 3. Makes the tackle to Paul, and it just sprung loose. Up it goes. And we'll see Collins pick it up, making a nice pickup. I would think he just would have fallen on the ball. And there you see Petit dragging him down.
Bradley has really played a great game. He's had 2 interceptions, now this fumble recovery.
I tell you, 1 first down, if Piscataway will be in great shape, they might not even need it. Although Colonia, I believe, has most of it, if not all of its timeouts left. First and 10 for the Chiefs from the 46, their own 46. They have the lead at 8-7. Direct handoff, and it goes to the man they've been counting on all night, Ed Mullins, who safely tucks the ball away and still manages to pick up a couple of yards. Bring the ball to the 48-yard line. Pick up of about 2, second and 8. 1 minute and 40 seconds now. Tony Bosco in at fullback, along with Dockery and Mullins, as Ray Jackson only going one way on this the second half defense. Second down and 8. The option play, big chance being taken there. Winds up in the hands of Barra as Al Alvarez, number 84, along with Roger Barnhart, number 79, the 2 tackles on that 5-man front. And we are in the final 60 seconds, 1 minute to play in this football game.
Well, Piscataway has got the ball, and they're on 3rd down with about 9 to go. They may yet have to kick it up.
3rd and 9 from the 47.
They're leading 8-7.
Their option, boy, they take a chance. It goes to Mullins, the 50. He's got the first down, and he's loose. He can't go all the way. It's a foot race, and Mullins wins. Mullins going 53 yards, and there's a fly up. Touchdown by Mullins.
Well, the boys are mixing it up just a little bit. A lot of heat generated.
The play itself, not the kind of play you would expect to see. You would expect to see a team hold on to the football running the timeout with an 8-7 lead, but surprise, Mullins going 53 yards for the score.
Well, that's the only flare-up we've had in 7 football games here in Atlantic City.
And there have been some heated ball games played, especially the first 2 in this series.
Piscataway gets the touchdown nonetheless.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against both teams.
Touchdown scores.
That touchdown coming with 29 seconds remaining in the football game. And finally, Larry, we waited all night for somebody to break one.
Right. That was Mullins again?
Mullins? Who else? Ed Mullins. Number 32. Going 53 yards on that option, the triple option, taking the pitch from Lou Barra, who among all the triple option quarterbacks is not too bad. Again, we say it's hard to qualify. We've seen so many good football players this weekend among the 14 teams that have performed. But of course, we didn't see the Kennedy Bergenfield game, and Lord knows what was going on up there.
35-0. Bergenfield the winner.
Well, supporters up in the Middlesex, Somerset County area who are members of the Mid-State Conference, rejoice, rejoice.
That's the Piscataway lineup, huddle, I should say. And Colonia pretty dejected now. The boys down there on about the 2-yard line with only 29 seconds to go, trailing 14-7. And there's little that they can do about it.
2 sectional championships for the Mid-State Conference, Larry Freimeyer. Bridgewater East last night. Bridgewater East winning the Mid-State Conference. And that's because Piscataway tied Franklin Township on Thanksgiving Day, 6-6. So Piscataway wound up in second place. But second place in the conference, first place in the section in your own group. Officials calling timeout, and I think they're just trying to let tempers cool down. The officials have done such an outstanding job.
And DePaul was, I think, fixing his shoe. Took a little time. And they were short one man in the lineup. Number 86 checks in.
That's Rick Barra. Not sure, I would imagine he'd be the younger brother, junior. Lou Barra. It's 14-7 with 29 seconds remaining. Thunder and Brimstone just about 3 or 4 minutes ago on that 53-yard touchdown run. A little bit of a flare-up. See a couple of members of the team's going at it. They've calmed it down, and now they're just letting tempers cool a bit more before they run this conversion attempt. And Bob Kermit is number 20. He's the second-string quarterback. He's running the offense on this conversion attempt. Keeping it himself, and he will fall short. There's a flag on the play. Offside going to be called against Piscataway.
Well, I'm sure that Colonia will accept that penalty. So the score remains 14-7 with 29 seconds to go, and the official brings the ball downfield. Piscataway will be kicking off to Colonia. They'll have one more chance, perhaps can run a couple of plays. So Mullins been the story for Piscataway, a 16-yard touchdown drive run earlier, and now 53 yards.
Boy, things are very, very quiet around here. How quiet this convention hall has gotten.
Well, there was a lot of noise just a few moments ago. And the echoes of the happiness and the sadness, too, of the winners and the losers will be here in this hall for a while. Just been some great competition. It's going to be an onside kick, apparently, by Piscataway. The ball is not being teed up. It's laying on its side, lengthwise along the 40-yard line at the center of the field.
This game isn't over. I'm sorry if we've indicated that it is. It's 14-7. Colonia does have 29 seconds with which to work the ball. They've got their 1-2-3 backs in safety position ready to field it. The up backs, they have good people up front. Ball is low. One of the up men picks it up at about the 35-yard line. It's McMahon, a linebacker. He almost breaks it. And he does get up to about the 49-yard line, and immediately, Steve Salento, number 87, calling timeout. And so we've got 24 seconds remaining in this game. And with the timeout, we'll once again ask you to help Jersey Vision continue bringing you New Jersey interscholastic sports and also intercollegiate sports by calling a pledge into 609-883-6910. They don't take the full timeout. And I think now the officials say you take it, you take it. If you want a timeout, then you're going to take a full minute.
Well, while they do that, we'd like to express our deep appreciation to James Growney, the Executive Secretary of the NJSIAA, the other officials, Tournament Director Bill Foltz, and all who have made our stay here at Convention Hall such a pleasant one for this fine weekend of high school football.
Okay, the clock will start with this play. First and 10 from the Colonia 49 for the Patriots. Gross in motion. Ignace, halfback pass. Ball's going to be short and dropped. Ray Jackson, Number 31 had his hands on the ball. That was Harry Petit. Harry, second time he's tried that, taking the pitch and the halfback option, throwing cross field, and both times he's underthrown.
18 seconds remaining. Second down coming up. I presume that Piscataway will stay in some sort of a prevent defense. They'll give him short yardage.
Gordon first, the safety man.
With 4 men back, right.
About the 4 men back and about their own 35, 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10. Straight drop back, lots of pressure. Ignace throws the ball, intercepted, and that should do it. Intercepted. The man who intercepted the ball, Bob Scardina. Bob Scardina, number 66, who alternates one of the linebacking positions with Collins. And
here's the interception.
There's the interception. It was underthrown. And that should be it as the clock is running. 5, 4, 3, and you'll see the fans from Piscataway coming out on the field. And Piscataway High School, Central Jersey Group 4 champions, defeating the Patriots of Colonia. And of the 3 ball games, the best game that we've done, the most exciting game, the final score, Piscataway 14 and Colonia 7, Larry Frymire.
That's right. I might quickly repeat that the scoring, Mullins, a 7-yard, 9-yard run, I should say, earlier, gave Piscataway as a 2-point conversion was good, an 8-7 lead. And then Mullen, on a beautiful run here in the closing moments of the game, put the game on ice for them, and they win 14-7. Quickly wrapping up the other champions in this weekend of football, Brick Township winning the South Jersey Group 4, 21-20 over Camden on Friday night. Sterling went undefeated and completed their season, defeating Woodrow Wilson of Camden for the South Jersey Group 3 championship Saturday morning, 15-12. Morristown defeated Bloomfield 30-10 for the Section 2 Group 4 championship in the North Jersey area Saturday afternoon. Last night it was Bridgewater East defeating Carteret 20-6 for the Central Jersey Group 3 championship. This morning, Middlesex defeated Hillsborough 24-6 for the Central Jersey Group 2. Ramapo was over Dumont 46-14 for the Section 1 Group 3 title. And just now, Piscataway defeating Colonia 14-7. Earlier, it was Bergenfield over JFK 35-0 in a game played outdoors yesterday. One more final moment of action for you as the fans are leaving here, the happy ones from Piscataway and the sad ones from Colonia. We'll look at that winning touchdown as the Super Chiefs of Piscataway band come back out on the field, and here's that final score.
This is the one that really wrapped it up.
Really wrapped it up.
Was in the lead at the time, really.
The pitch out goes to Mullen from the quarterback, and he breaks loose. And you can see him now striding out, getting good blocking there, and he's gone right at that point on. Those 2 men drove. The one defender had a chance out of the play, and Mullen went in, and that put the wrapping on. And here's the Piscataway Super Chief band out now with their victory chant. And that concludes the broadcasting activity for this fine weekend of high school football from Convention Hall in Atlantic City. Our thanks to our director, Bill Reed, and to all the rest of the Jersey Vision crew. I'm seconding, of course, with lots of pluses and emphasis, the comments that Roger made about the excellent cooperation, the great work the staff has put together for this weekend of sports activity. The final score again here as we wrap up our coverage. Thanks to you, Roger. It's good to work with you. It was Piscataway 14 and Colonia 7. And now this is Larry Frymire saying good night from Convention Hall.